All right, guys. So we are back, and we are talking about today audiobooks and podcasts rather than music. Now, again, this is a big habit that I had to get over. You get in your car, you're listening to the latest and greatest music, and you're having a good time, and it's just fun, right? So it was a hard habit for me to break. Now, I'm not saying I don't listen to music. I mean, I'm not just like, oh, I just listen to read books all the time. You still have your fun. I still listen to music, but those boring rides to your first appointment, they're like sometimes 30 minutes to an hour away. Why listen to the same song you listen to 10 times? Throw an audiobook or a podcast on. This is going to be a really important habit that I want you guys to break. Because once you do, it's like simultaneous learning. You're getting closer to your goals because you're going to your next appointment, or you're doing something with your downtime that's proactive, and you might hear a sentence or a chapter out of this that helps something in your business and changes dramatically. So here's a couple of my favorite ones on the screen. I like to listen to Bigger Pockets because I've recently gotten into the real estate investing side. There's priceless information on there, guys. I mean, when I choose listen to the next hip hop rap song out, or Bigger Pockets for investing, there's just so much freaking quality and value on that. And the best part about it's free. You don't have to pay for anything. So why not train your brain to learn it? Another one, we have our podcast, Keeping It Real Estate. So make sure you check us out there. Some notable book, my favorite podcast actually is with Pat Hyben, Real Estate Rockstars. I do have an episode on that. I think it's like 700 and God knows how much, but Pat Hyben is delivering all kinds of value. He actually has this thing called the Fantasy Toolbox, or the Rockstars Toolbox, and every person that comes onto the show has to bring a piece of value. There's so many things on there that I got from other people, or just from listening to their podcast to get their input on it. Veterans as opposed to newer agents than myself. Really all good value on there. So check that out. Also, some notable books. I recommend audiobooks. I don't do well with paper copy. Actually, see here, this is my bookshelf right here, right there. I buy books because I'm a nerd and I just like the way it looks like on the bookshelf. I've never read one of those books. Every book that is on my shelf, I've listened to an audiobook because it just syncs better with me. Some people like to read. Great. That's a way to do it too, but I really like listening to the audiobooks. If there's not a good podcast on, I'll throw the one of the newer audiobooks that I purchase and just listen to it as I'm driving. So I feel like I learn a little better that way. It's going to be a little short lesson. There's not much to talk about here, but it's just basically breaking a habit and training your mind to think, well, why don't I learn something on this drive? Just keep your mind open and try to think of that.